do you ever feel like you're picking up mess in your home and fighting boredom at the same time? Keeping a tidy home is tough enough, but keeping it fun too? That seems impossible. Well, good news. You don't have to choose between clean and joyful. Today I've got 10 simple, powerful tips to help you keep your home neat and full of good energy. Hiya, if you don't know who I am, my name's Lindsay. I'm a mum to 4 children. I'm also 42, so I'm running low on energy lately. And these are my favourite tips on how to keep your home tidy, but also preserve your energy as well, so you don't have to really wear yourself out doing this either. Please, if you like this video, give it a like. It honestly helps me like you wouldn't believe. And let's get stuck straight in. My first tip is to declutter in 5-minute bursts. You don't need a full weekend to tackle clutter. Set a 5-minute timer, pick one drawer, a corner of your room or a surface, and go. You'll be surprised how much you can get done, and it feels doable instead of overwhelming. And my bonus tip is to make it a family challenge. So get your family involved and see how much you can get tidied in 5 minutes. Tip number 2 is to give everything a home. And honestly, this is probably my favorite tip because my house is so organized and it's worked wonders for my family. Clutter usually builds up when things don't have a place to go. Take a few minutes to assign a home for common items like keys, chargers, backpacks, or shoes. Use bins and baskets, hooks, whatever works really. And once things have a home, they're way more likely to get put away and your family will know where things are as well. I love to have open storage in cupboards especially, so that I can just chuck things into those little containers, because honestly I don't want to have to spend ages opening a lid to something, putting something inside. It's just more work at the end of the day. So if you've got open containers, you can just chuck something into these containers as quick as can be, and it honestly takes seconds, so you're more likely to put things away if it's easier for you. Tip number 3 is to make things more fun with music or audiobooks. I do this all the time. If there's a job that I don't want to do, I will put my music on. It really boosts my energy, but makes it fun as well. And this is something that I've talked quite a lot about on my channel. So if you're decluttering your home, or you're organising your home, or you're tidying or cleaning or anything like that, and you really don't like doing it, do something fun in the background. Maybe have your favourite YouTube channel on in the background. Maybe listen to an audiobook like I said, or listen to music, and make it fun at the same time. It is surprising just by adding that fun element that these tasks that you don't like doing can become actually quite enjoyable. And it's the way that I get myself to put washing on the line and empty the dishwasher, because I absolutely hate doing them. My next tip is the 1 in, 1 out rule, and this is something that I've talked about on this channel before. And this basically means when you bring something new into the house, get rid of something. So for instance, if you're going to buy a new book, then get rid of a book in your home. If you're going to buy a new item of clothing, replace that with decluttering an item of clothing from your home. It really stops the build-up of stuff in your house, because if you're bringing new stuff into the home, you're not going to feel so guilty because you're actually removing something from the home at the same time. So you're just swapping like for like items, if that makes sense. So you're always going to end up with the same amount of things in your home and not just keep accumulating more and more stuff. And this is something that I live by, because I really minimize what I buy now, apart from clothes from Vinted, because I'm honestly obsessed. But when I buy an item of clothing from Vinted, I do go to my wardrobe and I get rid of an item. I am really ruthless like that, because I've had a real shift in my mentality and made my wardrobe very minimal, and it's made my life so much easier. So I don't want to keep adding to that wardrobe and it becomes so cluttered that I can't move stuff in my wardrobe again, because honestly living with a more minimal wardrobe has made my life easier. So yeah, the 1 in, 1 out rule. If you're going to buy something, then get rid of something as well. One of my favourite tips is to keep cleaning supplies where you use them. So instead of having a box or a cupboard to keep all your cleaning supplies in, have little containers in each room where your mess happens the most. For instance, in my kitchen, I've got this little box where I keep all the cleaning supplies that I reach for constantly. It means I don't have to reach into a cupboard to get the cleaning supplies out. I literally just grab the cleaning spray and then I can just clean and then put it away in this container. So it looks tidy, but it's always there for me to easily access. I've also got a little basket in my bathroom as well, and I keep certain products in there because then it means when I'm cleaning the upstairs bathrooms, I can just grab those things really easily. I don't have to run downstairs to get something from a cupboard and then run back up the stairs, because let's be fair, I'm 32 now, I can't be doing any running up and down the stairs anymore. So it just makes my life easier. Next up is to have closed storage for a tidier look. Even if everything's organised, open shelves can still look messy, and that's why I don't really have shelves in my home. I've got shelves for photo frames and that's it. I don't put things on shelves because I just don't like visual clutter. Baskets and bins and cabinets help hide visual clutter and make your space feel instantly calmer. And if you want to find things in storage, baskets and bins, then label them so you know what's inside. I do this a lot in my home because I don't like visual clutter. So everything is hiding in my cupboards, in my kitchen. So I know easily where to find things because they've got labels on them. And also all my little girls' toys are tucked away in boxes that I can't see through, so I don't see all those toys on show, and it just looks really neat and tidy. The one thing you can do to make things fun is to add an element of play to each room. A tidy space doesn't have to feel boring. In your kitchen, keep a small bowl of conversation starters or trivia cards. In your living room, a fun family game within reach. We're obsessed with board games, so I'm going to start doing this actually because the board games are tucked away. We don't get them out often enough, so if I can just have one board game in the room and then rotate it, it's more of an incentive for us to grab that game and start playing. In the bathroom, even a silly sign or fun hand soap can lighten the mood. Tip number 8 is to create a weekly reset routine. Pick one day a week, for instance, maybe a Sunday evening, to reset your home. And what I mean by this is what type of accent was that, by the way? Spend a little bit of time to tidy up surfaces, fluff the pillows, take up the trash, restock snacks or paper items, whatever helps you feel like you're getting ready for the week ahead. It doesn't have to take long, but it does make a huge difference in how the rest of your week flows. The one thing that I like to do is I do take the bins out on the weekend, but I also like to set up my outfits for the whole week. I do this with my little girls as well. So every Sunday, I make it my mission to set out 5 outfits for myself. And also, I think there's 4 sections in this container that my girls have got. I will set out their uniform for the week. Obviously, during the holidays, I'll set out their little outfits. It just means that every morning during the week then, I don't have to think about what I'm going to wear. I literally just grab their outfits and get them dressed. Honestly, it makes my life so much easier, like you wouldn't believe. And I don't have to think and sift through my wardrobe and just have that extra choice in the morning. Honestly, since I started doing this, it's probably the biggest life change for me during the mornings, and it does make the world a difference. So give it a try. My next tip for you is to use zones for smarter organization. Instead of storing everything randomly, group items by how and where you use them. For example, keep all your coffee stuff, like your mugs, your filters, your sugar, in one cabinet, or by your kettle, which is what I do. Or put art supplies in one portable box or a art trolley like what I've got here. These are from IKEA and I will try to link them because they are brilliant. Zoning saves time, reduces mess and makes cleanup easier too. It really does, honestly. And my last tip for you, and this is a really important one, and that is to celebrate progress, not perfection. I was so sick of looking at Instagram and YouTube and comparing my life to others, especially when my twins were little, because honestly, I just felt like my home always looked a mess and I just didn't have the time and energy to make things look perfect like they were on Instagram. But since I've made progress over the years, I've not strived for perfection, if that makes sense. So I've got marks on my wall, I've got stuff laying around, do you know what I mean? Like my kids don't know where a bin is, and I'm not striving for perfection. It is all about what works for you as a family and what works in your home. Notice the small wins, like for instance, if you clear a counter today, that's a win. Did you get the kids to help pick up their toys? That's a win as well. The goal is progress, peace, and feeling good in your space, not perfection. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed these 10 amazing tips. Let me know which tip was your favourite, and are you going to give any of these a go? I honestly love hearing from you. Have a lovely rest of your day. And if you want to get more tips on organising your home, have a little look at this video. I think you'll find it really useful. I'll see you soon. Bye.